heard much about you. A builder of weapons who lost his nerve when he tasted war himself.
And you're obviously a cheap knockoff version of me.
I am your superior, as I look forward to demonstrating.
Hey gamers out there, Tony here from the Smartphone Nation, and I'm back with another iOS app review. Before we get started, I do want to mention all this footage is recorded using the iPhone 5 and the Hauppauge HD PVR2. Today I'm reviewing the game that has been published and developed by Gameloft. It's the official movie tie-in, and it's Iron Man 3. It's out for iOS devices, and I believe soon to be coming to Android phones as well. This is a game that's the official game. It's being marketed as the official game of Iron Man 3 the movie. I've played almost every movie tie-in game that Gameloft has developed over the past 3 years, including some of their non-movie tie-ins, and I do want to mention that most of the time they're working to push the envelope with what mobile gaming can do. Not so much the case with Iron Man 3. Gameloft released an Iron Man game a couple years ago to coincide with the movie, and it was a third-person action game. It struggled with some control issues on the iOS platform, and so they decided to go with the endless runner format for Iron Man 3. And basically what you're doing in this game is you're flying at street level, you're flying at sky level, and you're blasting enemies, avoiding targets, and seeing how far you can run. It has every typical aspect of a free-to-play endless runner that you can imagine. There's an in-game store shop to buy credits, to upgrade armor. There is, obviously you're racing to see how far you can make it without dying. There's a health meter, so you can get hit multiple times before you're taken out, so it's not like Temple Run where one false mistake, and you have to restart. There are boss battles in this, which I don't really understand the rhyme or reason behind that, just because it doesn't fit very well into the endless runner genre. So it seems like Gameloft had a couple ideas to try to push the genre a little bit further, and they ended up falling flat on their face. So that's the basic gameplay. I mean, it's everything you've come to expect from an endless runner. I do want to mention a couple things I do like about this game before I start tearing it apart. And the first thing I like is the graphics. The Iron Man character looks really cool. The armors that you can unlock and upgrade and all that look really cool. And yeah, I guess that's the other piece that I like, is just the armor. You can basically build armor from scratch. You can upgrade armor. You can play with the different armors from the movie. So that's really cool to see that. So that and the graphics are all that I like, and that's not a lot for this game. I have no idea, no freaking idea, how a company like Gameloft messed up this game. How do you mess up a genre that's already well established, a genre that you've competed in before and done well, and just take it and totally destroy it? This is one of the few times I'm going to have to recommend not even trying out the free-to-play title. It's that bad. And it's that bad because of the controls. The controls, there's two formats. There's touch to move, and then there's gyroscope. And they both completely screw up. The only way to adjust them is sensitivity, and I feel like I've moved the sensitivity meter every step of the way for the past week, and it's done nothing for the controls. The controls are jarry, they don't respond well, and it makes an endless runner absolutely unenjoyable. Because an endless runner is all about skill, skill and reflexes. How fast can I do something? How quick can I move to avoid and keep going longer? In an Iron Man, you have 0% of that feeling. It's absolutely horrible. In addition to that, the boss battles, they have nothing to do with Iron Man 3 the movie. I just saw it. It's a great movie. But you're fighting like the Crimson Dynamo. He's not even in the movie. And so why is it the official game of Iron Man 3 if it's not going to follow and implement the storyline of Iron Man 3? I just don't really understand it. Everything about this game is completely unbalanced, from the controls to the enemies coming at you, and it ruins the endless runner genre of the game. I'm going to tell you 100% avoid this game. The only thing I would download it for would be if I wanted to check out some of the armors and try to upgrade some of those, but it's really painstaking. In addition, it's full of in-app purchases and just really pointless overall. So hopefully someday some company will make us a really cool Iron Man game for the iOS platform. but as long as Gameloft has the license, I'm just not super confident in that. This has been Tony with the Smartphone Nation signing off. Hope you enjoyed this review. Make sure you like, favorite, and subscribe to this video. Check out me and Rich as we do our own thing on our own channels, Classic Lead and Review Tech USA. Also, spread the word about Smartphone Nation. Have a great day.